Right, I think we're finally there, my word. Sorry, guys, that took a while. I hope you're well. How are we? How are we? Sorry about that. Two things happened there. Right as I was about to set up, we had a delivery, which I had to deal with. And then, yeah, YouTube is just still being a bit weird the last couple of days. But there we go. We're made it work, look. Being some sort of technical god that I am. Welcome in, everyone. I hope you're good. I hope you're good. Hope you can hear me loud and clear and everything, guys, because I had no time to do any testing tonight. We just gone in dry, thanks to YouTube messing around. I think the way I need to do it is basically, because you might have noticed on YouTube, guys, it has the thumbnail from the previous stream every time. So I think what I need to do is every stream just do a fresh stream. So, like, rather than reuse the old stream key to try and save time, I think I just need to do a fresh connection. There we go. Did my box of malted milk arrive? Did it hell? Did it hell? Right. Let's get caught up. Guys, I know I always say I'm tired. I'm always tired. I'm permanently tired. I'm a 40-plus-year-old man with a 7-year-old. But I've been working since 6:50 a.m. this morning. And as soon as I finished work, I walked the dog, I had dinner, I had half an hour in the chair, and I'm back here. So it's been a long day. Too long. Not healthy, you could say. Oh, Christ, where did the chat start tonight? I lost my place now. How have we had that many chat messages already? Jesus. Right, Tony, welcome in. I hope you're good. Daniel, Dave Bot, Robo, Thrift, welcome in, Thrift, mate. I hope you're well. Bino. Who else we got? Dainsy, great to see you, mate. 15 stream streak for Dainsy. JSB on a 45 stream streak. Robo on a 25 stream streak. I love you guys sharing these. I love it. I love it like Kevin Keegan loves beating Man United. I've done that joke far too many times. I need some more material. Don't stream 12 hours a week, guys, because you pretty much quickly run out of jokes. This is what I've discovered. It was alright when no one was here, but now you lot keep coming back night after night. I'm going to have to freshen up a bit. What else have we got? JCB Dave, welcome in. Seems weird seeing you on Twitch. Lacey, hope you're good, mate. Liam, how's it going? How's it going? How's it going? Leslie, welcome in. Guys on YouTube, thank you for your patience again tonight. I will get that fixed when I come back from my travels. I know what's causing it now. It's not like and I'm reusing a stream key. So on Twitch, I've used the same stream key for about 5 years, right? You just go live, go live, go live, go live, go live. But with this new multi-stream setup, because the feed gets pushed after you're already live on Twitch, it doesn't seem to like using the key from the stream before. So I'll just put a fresh one in every time. Who else have we got? We've got JCB and Dave and Tony on both platforms, by the looks of it. Again, just leaning into that narrative. I've got 3 viewers. Guys, we went past 50 channel memberships. I didn't know this. YouTube told me. So we're a channel on YouTube with what? 1,200, 1,300 subscribers? I don't know what it is. But we've somehow got over 50 channel memberships. So thank you so much. I appreciate you all. How are you enjoying the peace and quiet, JSB, with Liam away? Mr. X, welcome in, mate. Early old start where you are. Early old start. Alan, welcome in. Steve, welcome in. How is everyone? Not more cough sweets. Who talked about cough sweets? Oh, my delivery. Sorry, I'm with you now. No. Although I have got them to hand. Don't you worry. I've got them here. What else we got? Welcome in, LJ. I hope you're good, mate. I hope your travel's going well. I've just put your PC on for you so you don't lose your streak. That's love, that is, JSB. Turning on Liam's PC so he keeps his streak. I love that. Snare, thank you so much for the follow. I hope you're having a good week so far. Magic Feet, thank you so much for the 65 stream streak. Phenomenal commitment. You're more committed to this than I am. How he said 7-year-old doing? He's good, mate. He's all back to normal. He's very grumpy tonight, though. In that typical way that 7-year-olds can be. I was like, trying to give him a cuddle, and he was like, "Get off me!" And I was like, "Yeah, but Daddy's going away. I'm not going to be able to do this all next week." He's like, "Good. I want some time with Mum." I was like, "Brilliant, brilliant." Wounded. That's it. I'm like, I fall to the floor on my knees like Platoon. Kids. Um, he's just tired and grumpy. Obviously, he's been in bed for the best part of a week, and now he's sort of trying to get back to school life. I'm good, but tired. Been up all night. Oh, sorry to hear that, mate. That's not good. It always messes me with me when I don't sleep. Farmer King George, welcome in, mate. Welcome in. Congratulations on 50 members, but as soon as funds come available, I'll become one. I love your streams. Mate, you just love the streams. Just watch the streams. You comment on all the videos. Like, I'm really grateful for that. You watch and you comment. That's all I need, mate. That's all I need. Don't worry about when you can afford it and all that stuff. That doesn't matter. You're already supporting me. Sorry, guys, I'm going to need my inhaler. Sexy, innit, huh? You don't get this on other channels. Someone sucking on your inhaler 2 minutes into the stream. Waits for that to be screenshotted and the bloody inhaler replaced with something inappropriate. Right. What else have we got? What else have we got? Gareth, welcome in, mate. How's it going? All you guys sitting with your 9-month badges on Twitch. There's going to be a lot of 12 months soon. Turning over. Alan, after how that went down last time, I don't think I'm going to give them a lot of airtime, mate. You lot obviously can, but I ain't. Bloody Tony. Tony, to be fair, mate, that's a good joke, but it only works if I read it. Well, it only works if you read it. Tony's put, people keep telling me that I'm far too patronising, and then in brackets he's put, this means I treat them as if they're stupid. It works better if you read it. You can find all them terrible jokes over on YouTube, JVA Streams. Thank you again for the follows there. Right. Loving it as I got an extra night on my own. Yeah, you got to spread out on the old bed. I don't like it when I go away, so next week I will not sleep a wink on my first night, and then I start to enjoy it. I don't like the first night. I can never sleep in all these random hotels I end up in. Miles, welcome in, mate. How's it going? Steve says, I'm going to subscribe to your channel. I'm not sure how to do it. So basically on YouTube, Steve, you just hit the subscribe button. It's like the follow button on Twitch, basically. It's really confusing that they use the word subscribe, because on Twitch, to subscribe is a thing you have to pay for. But on YouTube, a subscribe is just to follow, essentially. Link to the YouTube, guys, is... Oh, well, come on, Joel. Where's your buttons? Got to sort your life out, Joel. There. By the way, guys, there's a link there on Twitch to my advocacy channel, Joel versus Arthritis, which is the same as the Twitch name on YouTube. Check that out next week, because I will probably be doing some videos on there. I ain't going to be doing any farm sim stuff, right? I ain't going to be doing any Twitch stuff next week when I'm in Kenya. But check out the other YouTube channel, Joel versus Arthritis, the same as the Twitch channel name. So basically, where are we? There. That Twitch name, if you put that in YouTube, you'll find my serious channel. Whole different side of me on there. Yeah, there'll be definitely some hotel room stuff happening there next week. And I don't mean in like an OnlyFans way. I mean like me vlogging kind of thing. No, I want to pay on here. What you mean on Twitch, Steve? On Twitch? Chat will be able to help guide you through that with the subscribe button and everything, mate. But you don't have to. You don't have to. Welcome in, Hacky. Christ, I'm not going to be able to read any chat now. Thanks, Hacky. Cheers, mate. What's tonight's plan? We've hit 800 hours on Achy Acres, guys. 800 hours. We were about 30 minutes into it on the last stream. I just didn't realise. Well, I appreciate you, Steve. I appreciate you, mate. I appreciate all you guys. Tony gifted a sub. Sorry, mate. I missed that earlier with me scrambling to get tech stuff set up in the background. Thank you for the gift membership on YouTube. Yeah, guys, absolutely phenomenal, right? So on Twitch, we have less than 2,000 followers, but are somehow sitting at 257 subscribers. Madness. Like, I'm not good at maths, but even I know that's more than 10% of our followers are subscribed, which is insane. And on YouTube, we've only got about 1,200, 1,300 followers. And we've got over 50 channel members. So thank you so much for the support, guys. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. Right. Let's crack on. Let's crack on, shall we? This looked stunning when I logged in, but the sun has risen a little bit now. I had to move because all you were going to get was goats in your lug holes. But up here, I looked lovely when I logged in first thing, but the sun's risen a bit now and killed it. So remember, guys, we bought a sawmill last time. So we're expanding into, we're really taking over this bloody map now. Where did we get him? He's over here somewhere, isn't he? This doesn't look that big from top down, does it? When you drive through, it feels like there's a lot going on, but actually there isn't. So we now own this bad boy. The Willer. I might say Willow with OW on the end, but in Norfolk, that's Willer. A on the end. Willer Lumber Company. Bosh. And we've filled her right up with wood. On the save, JSB, 800 hours and about 36 minutes. Welcome in, Clive. How are we, guys? How are we? How are we? I had to put the bonsai temporarily behind me now. We've got the aircon pipe out the window because that took a battering the other night. That dropped a couple of leaves, I'm guessing because all the temperature changes. So she's behind me now, Clive, the old bonsai. Yeah. Yeah. So remember, guys, this is my last stream for a couple of weeks. I'll still pop up on Discord and like I say, the Serious Advocacy channel or whatever. But it's my last stream for a couple of weeks. After I go to Kenya early on Saturday morning. And there we go. First yawn, 20 odd minutes in. I've been working since 6:50 this morning. I ain't stopped. Like a long old day. It's almost going to be like being like Stan or like a proper farmer or truck driver. All them other people that claim they do proper jobs when office jobs don't apparently count. Welcome in, Grant. How's it going, mate? Hope you're well. Welcome in, Ben. Good to see so many of you guys. So, yeah, I don't think we've got any field work to do. We've got all the oilseed radish in, ready for corn and sunflower. We're probably going to do corn there, sunflower here. I can't remember if we've got any, like, fertilising and shit to do. Yeah, 4 hours. I'm a modern person, no close. So long story short, I had a ton of work to get done today, and I was supposed to do an 8 till 5, but my brain works so much better in the morning, so I thought, sod it. I set an alarm for 5 and just got up and got it done. It's nicer walking the dog at that time. I can work without getting calls constantly, and somehow, by some miracle, I didn't look at any emails today, like apart from my day job, right? Normally, I'd get distracted by one of you tits messaging me on TikTok or, you know, advocacy emails or what. I didn't do. I was like proper in the zone today. I got about a week's worth of work done in a day. Don't tell my boss that though. He'll expect it every day. But it's just one of them days where the stars aligned. I had energy. I wasn't in pain, and I could get on. It was nice. It was nice. I'm only 1 hour from the yard tonight, just run out of time. That sucks, mate. When I worked in haulage, I obviously was working in IT. I weren't anywhere near the trucks unless the bloody sat-nav thing went wrong. They used to do taxis for anyone that got within an hour back to base. Do you do that, or you just got to sit in a lay-by tonight? Or are you happy to take the away from home money? Have I missed something? Hang on. Let me go back. No, it's more Tony jokes. Like Discord said you'd kill it. Gee, sod. Now, they always drop a few leaves because they gone from one environment, they get chucked in a box, and they appear somewhere else. It's probably the first time I've had fertiliser in this life as well. I probably don't like that. I've only just noticed I've got 500,000 in the bank, guys. Nope, I'm in the services of hot showers, burger van, and endless PG tips, and getting paid to basically sleep in the truck, I'm guessing. Not bad, is it? What's that, Danes? Joel, here's a little thank you for helping us keep us all entertained and for you to put it towards your content. Bloody hell, Dainesy, mate. What you doing on? What you doing on? You can't give out 25 gift subs. At this point, we're giving them to people that aren't even on Twitch, aren't we? We're going to run out of followers, guys. We're going to run out of followers that aren't subscribed. At this rate, my wife might even be subscribed. She's never been subscribed unless people gifted it. Mate, you didn't have to do that. You didn't have to know. Some great names in there, though. I see Lace got one. Liam's got one. Game Hog. That's awesome. Thank you, mate. You didn't have to do that. You didn't have to do that. Farm and Lily, welcome in. Been planting corn all day. I'm knackered and no strength enough to play, so it's early bed. I didn't realise you did that sort of thing IRL, Lily. So before I fall asleep listening to you, have a great stream. Well, thank you so much for still finding time to hang out and the energy to put us on in the background. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Bloody hell, Danger. Hang on a minute, guys. Let me just check something here. Where is he? Dainsy subbed for 6 months. Why can't I see how many gift subs you're given, mate, to give you a thank you? Hang on. There's lots of badges after your name now. That's the problem. But thank you so much, mate. I appreciate it. 53. So I don't know why I can't see that, JSB, and you can. Thank you so much, mate. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Appreciate all you guys. It's been mad the last couple of months. Thank you for the hype train, guys. Thank you for the hype train. Clive, thank you for the 100 bits. You don't have to, guys. You don't have to. I'm hoping by the time I get back from Kenya, by the way, guys, we'll have our first edited video up on the YouTube channel. So keep an eye out for that. Right, we've got £500,000 freaking pounds. Did we finish emptying the warehouse? I better go check that. Thank you so much for the bits, Clive. Appreciate you. These poor sheep. I don't do nothing with them. I'm sorry, guys. It's not a life, is it? Right. Did I empty out? Did I, Beano? I'll double check. It's not because I don't trust you. I don't trust myself. Hell, she's looking depressing. She's looking depressing. Now, I don't think we can take any more wood to our newly purchased business. I think that's all full up, isn't she? Where is she? Not the sawmill. Do you see the business in here? Yeah, carpentry. There we go. What do you mean materials missing? Oh no, long planks. So we've done planks, we've done wood. We need to load up some long planks. Long planks. What the frig now? Guys, you're getting ridiculous. What's this now? What's this now? You give out another 10. Just calm you down, Dainsy. Madness. Guys, seriously, I don't deserve it. Look how many followers I've got. I've been streaming for 5 years. There's somebody who could create a Twitch account tomorrow and have more followers than me. We don't deserve all this support. Like, just don't. Madness. Avon, it's been like this, mate, for about the last 3 weeks. I blame Clive. Clive and Danger are kind of ringleading it. Clive, thank you for the... Jesus. Guys, we're nearly at 300 subs, man. For a channel that hasn't even got 2,000 followers. Slow you down. I don't know what... I don't actually know what to say anymore at this point. I'm just grateful, but I don't really know how to express it. A bit like I didn't know how to tell Liam I'm grateful for the collector's farm sim game he got me, box set thing, majig. Can't even get my words out now. You deserve more support, man. You are brilliant. Well, I'm not a massive Man United fan, mate, but I appreciate this. I appreciate you, Danes. I appreciate you. All right, Clive, you sound like someone else. Don't make me time you out as well. Right. Right. I need to change the side panel. How do I do this? Side gates left and right. Okay, it's both on. I just wasn't very patient. I'll open them both. I just wasn't patient. Welcome in, Shane, mate. How's it going? Robo, thank you for the gift sub and getting involved in the hype train. For a second there, that was basically just a Clive and Dainsy two-way, like private train. Thank you so much, Robo. How are you, anyway? No, I want you to shut the hell up. I bet Clive's one of them. I bet he's always tooting off. I bet he's always tooting off, old Clive. Clive, thank you for the... I don't mean to sound nonchalant, but I can't express it. Clive, thank you for the 10 gift subs again. So for those watching on YouTube, not knowing what's happening, we're currently at a level 9 hype train, or work towards a level 9 hype train. Clive has given out 10, 20 gift subs. Danger has given out 25, 35 gift subs. Robo's given out a gift sub. Chargie's given out 5 gift subs. We're currently gone past 300 subscribers. The most subscribers this channel's ever had was about 120, and that was when that Valorant promotion was on, where they basically matched any gift sub that was given out. How do I get this off here? I can't remember. Do I do it in the truck? I'm trying to concentrate, and you lot are just... Madness. Madness. Felt left out. Cheers, Chargy, mate. You don't have to, mate. You don't have to succumb to peer pressure. Work mode. No. Oh, how do I unattach it then? There we go. Why isn't the engine turning off on this thing? Didn't we have this on the last stream? There we go. She's off now. What an amazing start to stream. It's mad. It's absolutely mad. Like I say, guys, if you're just joining after the last couple of weeks and think I sound a bit casual, it's not. I'm just a bit bemused and overwhelmed and don't really know how to respond after the last couple of weeks, guys. I'm very grateful, though. Like, we've also seen our highest ever average Twitch streams. And it's all very welcome because it's been at a time when YouTube doesn't know where its arse hangs. For any of you who tried to enjoy Friday night stream will know what I mean by that. It was all over the place, YouTube, lately for live streams. Thank you for your generosity, guys. Genuinely, I will try and keep making it better for you. I feel like we had come on leaps and bounds the last year and a half. Like, obviously, we got the joystick. I know I can't always use it because of my dud shoulder. We've upgraded the microphone. We've upgraded the mixer. We've upgraded lights. Still haven't bought a new hat. But like I say, I'll try and put it all back in, guys. JSB, thank you for the bit. Sorry, guys, I missed that. I was actually trying to play the game a little bit before Clive gave me any more abuse. It's what happens, you see. They throw money at you and then all of a sudden they start making demands. Thank you, JSB. I really appreciate it. You don't have to. You're going to spend that on a takeaway whilst Liam's away. I'm trying to nudge this back in case anyone wonders what the frig is going on here. It's not, look, it's not moving. There we go. It's because you weren't actually touching it, Joel. You bellend. Right. And I got a bonsai. I did, mate. I did. My wife, I bought one of the things that came in the delivery before I had to stream. So I got a couple of little they're not Java balls. Everyone calls them Java balls, but they're like Marimo, whatever they call balls for fish tanks. Because my son, he hasn't got any plants or fertilizer in there, but you can put them in and they're fine. And I thought I'd just have a look to see how long, how long they live. Apparently they live up to 100 years, right? So I just messaged my wife saying I'll kill it within a month. Challenge accepted. Like hell you're living 100 years, Moonbeam. You not seen my pigs on Farm Sim? I knew that joke was coming, JCB Dave. The minute I was saying all that, I was waiting for that. Just need to upgrade the host. I knew that was coming. Oh, for frig's sake. And I've done that lovely job, and I'm no... That's more because I'm worried about hitting this selling point. Like, we could do away with it now. We haven't got so much to sell. We could just run it across to the market. I'm so worried about accidentally putting the pallets in the selling point. They disappear off my fork. It leads to stupidity. Alan, thank you for the bits. We still going on the hype train. I've never got to double figures before. What are we on? Level 9. Thank you, Alan, for the bits. Appreciate you. Level 9 hype train. Thank you very much, guys. That's got to be the highest we've ever done on this channel. Mr. X, thank you for the bits. Thank you for the bits, Mr. X. JSB, thank you for the bits. I think you guys must have just missed out at the end in leveling it up. But thank you so much. I appreciate you. Level 9, 96%. That's got to be the highest we've ever done on the channel. Got to be. If you're on YouTube and don't know what we're talking about, guys, Twitch has a thing called hype trains. And that's basically a way of getting people to give money. Let's not beat around the bush, because Twitch makes money through it as well. But yeah, and you get emotes if you contribute to it, either through gifting, cheering, or subscribing. You get big streamers that do hype train streams, and they'll stream for as long as the hype train goes. I can't remember what the record is, but it's something silly. Thank you, guys. Yeah, do show off your hype train emotes in chat if you contribute. I'd appreciate you all. Madness. Like, I must admit, guys, there's only so much tech I can buy, right? Then the bottleneck is going to be my ability. The lack thereof. The lack thereof. Thank you, JSB. I'll bring the mic back. That'll make me sit up straight. I've been at this desk since just before 7 o'clock this morning, though. I'm not the most comfortable tonight. Lace, thank you so much for sharing your 10 stream streak, mate, and enjoy your free sub tonight as well. Guys, you've unlocked so many emote slots. I don't know what to do with them all. Obviously, we talked about Achy's finger last time. Will, welcome in. I hope you're good. I love that it highlights first-time chatters now, because when you get something like tonight going on, it's so much easier for me to spot someone coming in. I love that. You have been gifted a sub, John, mate. I can see a number 1 next to your name. Thank you for all the people thanking for the gift subs, guys. I love seeing that. Says a lot about our community when we see that. Well, what a way to go out before a break, huh? I'll say, guys, I won't be here Friday, I won't be here Sunday, I won't be here next Tuesday, I won't be here next Friday, I won't be here the Sunday after that either. So just so we're all clear on dates, because that didn't sound very clear, let me look at my calendar on my computer. I leave on the 2nd, I'm back on the 10th. So the next stream, guys, will be Tuesday. Oh my god, the next stream isn't going to be till Tuesday the 12th. After tonight, you're going to miss me. 12th of May, yeah, well done, Jasper, you're quicker than I am. Tuesday the 12th of May will be our next stream after tonight. It's probably the longest break I've had without being ill. In yonks. It's really the best community I've been a part of. Thank you, Dainty, mate. That means more to me than any gift sub, and mate, genuinely to hear that. All I will say, guys, whilst I'm away, try and keep the Discord a safe place, please, because obviously my wife will have her hands full. She's got to do all the stuff that I would normally do, like running Dylan to school. She's got the dog to do. No one's cooking dinner. She'd argue I don't anyway. No one's cleaning up after dinner. She would argue I don't anyway. But do you know what I mean? Like, she's going to have her hands full. And I'm not going to be available. I'm going to be on a different time zone and everything. So just make sure if you see anything in there, you drop Nia Cheeks a message or tag Nia Cheeks while I'm gone. She joined me on here once or twice, Clive, in the past. She wouldn't know what to do technically, though. She wouldn't be able to actually go live. Bless her. Is that all the long planks we got? Hell, we need to get some more wood run for... Oh, sugar, I just thought we ran all that wood to the carpenter, but the carpenter needs planks. I'm a tit. Because, yes... he can then do furniture 3 lots in one go if he's got planks, long planks and wood. But by giving him wood, he's going to run out of wood, right? I need to get wood through the sawmill. Come on, Joel. Think about this. Yeah, no, I've already spoke to Liam. Do I have to keep calling you JSB or can I call you Jess or Jessica? Is that all right? Like, I don't know. It feels like we know each other too well to keep calling you by a load of letters. But yeah, I've already spoken to him, so I appreciate that. Thank you. I said Jess, didn't I? Jasmine, what tit? Jazz, just ignore me, guys. I'm clearly having you lot have broke me tonight. At the end of a long day, I'm sorry. I'll call bloody Liam Luke in a minute. Where's Mark and John? Right. Where's Tiny? Where's Tiny and Clint? Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I hate my brain. I get proper... Some of you have been here long enough to see this before, but I get proper, like... Overwhelmed's the wrong word. I don't do well before I travel, put it that way. I don't do well before I travel. It brings me a lot of anxiety and... I don't have a lot of brain power by the time I actually get on the bloody plane. Yeah, brain fog is real. People take the piss out of you, but it's real. Right. Fasten the belts. Close the sides. Oh. Yeah, it's just a lot to think about, right? And also, I don't do the first 24 hours or whatever. I miss my son, and I don't... You know, I have a lot of guilt. Because obviously it puts a lot of pressure on my family when I go away, and a lot of the times we come back and we're out of pocket from it, so it puts even more pressure on them. And so I do it happily, and it's very fulfilling and gets me out of bed in the morning. What is going on with them planks? Right, let's just frickin' drive before they pop the weasel over there. But yeah, it does take its toll. I have a confession, Joel. My food coma is starting to kick in hard. What's your old diet like, Clive, with all those truck stops and burger bars? The only skinny truck drivers I've ever met... No offence, mate, I'm generalising, I know. The only skinny truck drivers I've ever met are Coleman. Oh, you meal prep. Oh, I love that, Clive. Sorry, it's because you mentioned the burger bar earlier. See, I made an assumption. I shouldn't have done it. I made an assumption. I watched, my son likes watching them, like, Australian road train programs and that. And you see a lot of people on their meal prep, don't you? Because they're on the road for days at a time. Was the forklift meant to come with you? Yes. Oh. Sugar, hang on, guys. We're going to lose our pallets. I'll worry about the forklift in a minute. Thank you for popping it out. For popping it out. Don't pop it out. Don't pop it out, Daisy. Thanks for pointing it out. That's what I meant to say. Jesus Christ, it's going to be a hard... It's going to be a hard watch tonight, guys. I've gone the wrong way. It's going to be a hard watch tonight. I got Daisy popping it out instead of pointing it out. I left my forklift behind again. I've insulted Clive. I've insulted Jazz. Everything's gone wrong. Everything's gone wrong. It's never dull, is it? Never dull. Right. Yeah, the older you get, mate, the less you hear about that. Oh, nice, Clive. I love a stir fry. I love a stir fry. My local shop, though, is always sold out of the stuff you need for a stir fry. You can guarantee, oh, fancy a stir fry. They got no fresh noodles. Oh, fancy a stir fry. And they got no veg. Or they got no bloody sauce. Or it's a nightmare. Well, it's not a nightmare, is it? Freaking hell. Imagine someone hearing me say that when I pitch up in Kenya next week. You right, mate? I hear it's a nightmare when you can't have stir fry. Yeah, alright, I realise it's a bit overdramatic. I love fresh egg noodles. I can't deal with it, that dry old shit. That tree and that sign are the bane of my life in here. Do you remember when I used to play this save, saying, well, I'll never have a bloody Arctic, got no interest in trucks. And now I rely on it all the while. Oh yeah, I suppose you are a bit limited like that, aren't you, Clive? That's like my pet hate about microwave stuff is anyone that microwaves chips. Like, you are freaking wrong-uns. Like my wife, the day after we have takeaway or something, she'll heat up some... They are the driest... I would rather suck on a rich tea than eat microwaved, heated up chips. Like, they are the worst things that can come out of a microwave. The worst things. Like... I'd rather use a microwave with door open than have bloody chips come out of it. However, the morning after beef chow mein, oh my god, you don't even have to warm that up. I have it cold in the bath. Like, I live like a king. The morning after we have a Chinese, I live like a king. I'm in the bath. I got the old tray resting on my gut. Cold beef chow mein. That's like angel's food, that is. Angel's food. I had a chili. My wife done me a chili tonight, and I had some tortillas to use up. So I basically done like chili with rice, and then made little wraps and ate that. That was nice. As you can probably like my beard's all stained orange from it. Can't beat microwave chips and day-old reheated KFC gravy. JCB Dave, I always had my theories, mate, but you're an official wrong-un. You're an official wrong-un now. Like, I'll forgive you for a lot of things. I forgave you for crashing my computer on stream once. I don't know if I can forgive you for eating microwave chips, mate. Yeah, like a burrito, JSB, but I folded it into a square, right? So I put the rice and the chili in. Done the sides and then done each, so it was like a pillow, a square pillow. It's really nice. Yeah. Can't beat microwave chips. I'd rather have someone spit in my mouth than eat cold, reheated microwave chips. Right. We need to get some wood through the sawmill, really. We are in November. That is Joel's kind of forestry time. I ain't connected my joystick. Oh, well, you can all just go in there then. That's easily fixed. You're just a wind-up merchant, Clive, I swear. Why can no one on this channel say they've had pizza without someone asking about pineapple, knowing full well what they're starting? I ain't been a part of it. I ain't been a part of it. Anyone seen any deer about? Can't believe I fixed the audio issue, guys. I thought I was going to be stuck with that for eternity. I was starting to get to the point where I saw no hope. I saw no hope. Bear with me. Here she be. Just hook this up. No, JCB Dave, I'm not getting involved in it. You all know that food debates get me going, which is why I'm not partaking. That's why I'm not partaking. You lot can sort that all out amongst yourselves. That could be Dave Bot's problem. I'm just playing the game at this point. You can do all you like with your piss and malted milks, rich teas, pineapples on pizzas, reheated chips. Oh Christ, I'm getting myself all tangled up here. Sorry, my beard is all in my mic if you're hearing rustling. It sounds like a silly little minor thing, right? But I love how chill I am about this now. YouTube doesn't go live at the start of the stream. Sort it out. Forgot to plug in my joystick, so I didn't think I'd need it. Just plug it in on the fly, I'll be fine. Like, bloody chill. Wish I could apply this to the rest of my life. Joel, what kind of food will you be eating for the next couple of weeks? No idea, Jasper. I've not even looked that far ahead to see what the cuisine is in Kenya. All I remember when I went to Rwanda last year, the fruit was amazing. Like, the fruit was supersized and tasted so much better than by the time it reaches us here. Right. But yeah, I've seriously got to pull my finger out. I've not, apart from sorting out my electronic visa for entry everyone has to do for Kenya, I've done nothing. I literally done nothing. I'm getting a little bit blasé with these things now. Right. It's unfolder. It's doing that thing where it zooms in and out. It always does that when I've plugged in the joystick after I've started the game. I think because the controller and the mouse and the joystick all clash a little bit. Right. Gonna get strawberries out of the fridge. Oh, I could eat some fruit right now. I ain't had any fruit all day. I actually had an apple. That's a lie. I had an apple. Oh God, what was the button again? Hang on, I've got to remember what the button was to go up and down. Oh, I can't remember. Can't remember, hang on. There we go. I didn't have it in work mode. I had it in drive mode. Silly sausage. That was a bit of a crap start, Joel. Again. Hit me again. What football's on tonight, guys? I don't know how that one's on, but we won't ask questions. PSG buying? Oh, that sucks. I would have watched that. Of course, I'd pick you lot over that every day of the week. Obviously. Have to say that now after you've thrown an obscene amount of gift subs at me. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Can you imagine if the Joel of a year ago was doing this? I would literally be bouncing up and down and giggling like an excited kid waiting to go on a roller coaster or something. I'm like already getting to that point where I'm taking it for granted, right? But if I was doing this a year ago, I would have gone nuts. This is the guy that couldn't even reverse regular trailers, right? I couldn't at all. You go back and watch early clips or whatever, I couldn't even reverse a regular trailer, right? The fact I'm doing this now and not even thinking about it and just chatting to you guys is insane. You never take time to appreciate, right? You're like always like, what's next? What's next? I'm like that all the while. I'm the worst for that. I hope I'm not going to regret coming home a day early, though, because I would have had an opportunity to stay. So I'm travelling back Saturday night, and I'm going to wait in Amsterdam for a few hours, and then come home Sunday afternoon so I can be with my family Sunday. But I did have the opportunity to come home Sunday night. But it means I get an extra day on Monday to get back into sync before I go to work, so I booked the Monday off. So I'm not coming straight home and working the next day, because I've done that before, and it's a killer. But I hope I'm not going to regret using it as a sightseeing day, but I just know I'm going to be knackered. This happens every time. I think, oh, I'll go for sightseeing on the last day, and I'm so spent, I can't, right? So, yeah, I hope I'm not going to regret that. I'm going to Canada next year, though, and I've always wanted to go to Canada, so that one I'm definitely going to try and allow a day. So I can at least sightsee something. I don't know what. Depends where I am. Can't remember. I think it's Vancouver. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. Wiggy, thank you so much for sharing that 60 stream streak. That's phenomenal, mate. That's phenomenal. Thank you very much. What you said, Clive? I've been looking at chat for about the last 10 minutes. I've been doing my bloody crane here. Oh, well, yeah, I've just seen what you put. I'm going to ignore you if you keep putting shit. Your last 2 messages were about pineapple and PG tips. Of course I'm ignoring. I told you I'm not getting involved in it. You can argue amongst yourselves. I'm no longer being an enabler. Yeah, I know, Jazz, I know. And I do give him the choice now, right, because he's old enough now. So it's like, I give him the choice. Do you want me to be home for the weekend, or do you want me to be home when you get home from school? I've no idea why I'm singing a Christmas song, by the way. It's stuck in my head now, so I might as well make sure it's stuck in yours as well. Cheers, Clive. You did say this last time, mate, and then continued to insult me for about half an hour. But thank you, mate. Appreciate everything tonight, as always. Right, how much was in there now? 36,000 out of 50. That'll be enough. That can just sit there. Could do some more tree cutting. It is November, right? Let's just double check. We've got no fields to work. Oh, let's just check the animals are all right. Chickens could do with some grain. So I'll feed the chickens. Because for now, the chickens, the goats, and the sheep are hanging on by a thread. But I don't mind them. It's not intensive like pigs and cows. We've got no fields to work. So we might as well cut down some trees. Since it's November. Yeah, boy. And since I've gone to all that effort to set the joystick up. Just added a like from my burner and saw that the stream is YouTube featured. How the hell is it YouTube featured? YouTube is like... It's been dead the last couple of weeks, hasn't it? When I say dead, I don't mean all you regulars. I mean passers-by, right? But if you found us through YouTube features, guys, say hello. It's nice to know. My name is Joel. I stream Farm Sim exclusively. And we are live on Tuesdays, Fridays, and Sunday nights, 7 till 11, except this is my last stream till the 12th of May, because I'm going away. But apart from that, you'd find me here on a Tuesday, a Friday, and a Sunday. If you like the videos, give them a thumbs up, subscribe, all that jazz. It really does help. Where's the half pipe? Oh, she's there. If I die before I wake. So for Twitch's benefit, Clive has just now reappeared in YouTube. So that lasted long, didn't it? That lasted long. Oh, who left that bloody truck trailer there? Why do I do it to myself? I've got better at it, but I'm still prone to it. Oh, Tiny Rivers. That sounds like some sort of 60s musician, doesn't it? Tiny Rivers. With his blues. I'm a little bit nervous about Tony and Clive being in the same place. I'm not going to lie. Like, I can deal with one handful on each platform, but I don't know how I feel about them two getting together on YouTube. Tiny and Chive. That's like some terrible 90s radio roadshow hosts. Welcome in, Stephen, mate. I hope you're well. I'm a sodden delight, I'll have you know. Can I get some witness testimonies from people who know you IRL, Tony, to see if that's right? Tony punched my cat from little Annie, aged 5. Tony leaves notes on the cars in our street if they don't park appropriately. Sometimes Tony goes out at night and switches all the political supporter signs around in people's front gardens just to watch the arguments the next day. Sorry, Tony. I'm starting one of my stories now. I've got so many things in my head. I should probably stay there. Oh dear. Right, sorry. I'm just laughing at my own internal thoughts. At least I'm not bored, I guess. Right. Grain. Poor old Tony. That's a really unfair rap. But it comes to all of you eventually. You know this, so you can't plead ignorance. To be honest, I'm the same, Tony, but that's only because my dog has been attacked twice on this estate because no one can seem to control their dog, so I cross over just to avoid someone letting go of their lead again accidentally. Oh, what's that pain in my shoulders about? Clive, mate. Clive is now gifting memberships on YouTube. You've done more than enough on Twitch. You don't have to just fall asleep from your food coma and save your money, mate. Appreciate you. 5 memberships. Thank you so much, Clive. I appreciate you, mate. I can't tell you how old Joel could not have done that when I first started playing this game. There is no way I'm reversing that in there and hitting that feeding point in the first 6 months of playing this game. It might seem silly now, but that's how bad it was. Is Tony a Norwich City fan? He is, mate. He is, Beano. Sorry, I'm speaking on your behalf there, Tony. Thank you, Clive. Sorry for you guys. It's been a hell of a day. Go down the only road I ever known. Like a twister, I was born to walk alone. Dun, 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 dun. I made up my mind. Dun, 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 dun. I really like this Fent tractor, guys. I might be a Fent convert. I know a lot used to come into chat banging on about Fents, but I had no experience of them, like, at all. Bloody gutted I missed a game at Country Fair on Sunday. Just keeps happening. Like, my wife and son, like, you can go on your own. What do I go on my own for? We did have fun, though, in Yarmouth, to be fair. Do, 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 do. And I know what it means. I used to do this at hockey training when I was a younger man. I start singing a song and I have a conversation, or I do a drill in training or whatever, and then I carry on singing where I left off and just confuse the hell out of everyone. Funniest thing I ever saw about that, my old step granddad, he's dead now. Why do we feel like we have to preface that? Like, it adds nothing to the conversation. But anyway, we're at a funeral and we're singing a hymn, and he's had a sneezing fit, and he was sneezing for about 5 or 6 seconds, and then he just carried on singing the hymn where he was, and everyone else carried on. So he's like a line or two behind, and then you get to the end of the hymn, everyone stops and sits down, and he's still singing for about 10 seconds. It's probably not as funny hearing it as being there, but I was in tears. I had never laughed in church so much in my life, and it was a bloody funeral. I turned into like a kid in the back of the classroom at school. That's great timing. Right. I don't suppose that old thing is still on offer, is it? Gutted that old Hannibal was for sale, because I would have given that a go. Because I think it was like 60% off. It'll come round again. Right. Where are we going to cut? Take care, Clive, mate. Thank you again for all your support and contributions, not just with the financial stuff, but just getting involved in chat and all that. I really appreciate it. We could go down and do the front bit, to be fair. Wasting no more time. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. Here I go, get on my own. Right, I can't remember how to do this on the old joystick. Turn on tree harvester. What's button 19 again? I can't piss and remember. There! There she is. There she is. I made up my mind. Oh, I can't remember how to do this now. What button is it? What button is it? What button is it? Oh, balls. Oh, I can't remember. That turns on and off. Well. Bloody hell. I can't remember how to grab it. I can't remember what one it is. I'll come back to me in a minute. It'll come back to me in a minute. Oh, come on, Joel. I can't remember how to reach out and grab it. I have an absolute mind fart here. With the old controller. It can't be that many bloody buttons. Oh, look, it's a deer. Hell, we actually found a deer. Oh, my muscle memory's not working. I don't like that. Don't like that. To walk along the lonely street of thieves. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh, I was so just expecting to just my brain to do it without thinking. Tilt harvest ahead. Why is it not set? It's that one, align harvester to target tree. I'm sure it is. Should I do a reset? It might be messed up because I plugged the joystick in late. Made up my mind. Oh, love, we got a deer back, guys. We got a deer back. Here we go. Yeah, I hadn't reset. I had to reset it. What's going on now? Hang on. Sorry, guys. I'm out of practice. I'm out of practice. My word. It's doing my tits in now. Change cut length. The cut length was on 12 metres. I've accidentally been putting that up, didn't I? What did I have it on last time, guys? Was it 4 metres? We'll try 6 metres. Do anyone know how long my trailer holds? 6 metres might be too long. We'll try 6 metres. That's probably the longest I've done now. Why can't I cut? There we go. Sorry, guys. Jesus. That was a painful 5 minutes. I apologise. I apologise. Olerin, thank you, Olo. Appreciate your follow. Sorry you're following at a time when I was having a moment there and couldn't think what the frick I was doing in this game. Yeah, 6 meters is definitely the longest I've ever cut though, guys, so I hope I can handle it. I hope I can handle it. Oh, come on. Get on there, Shirley. Back up a bit. No, fine. I'm not having a lot of luck with this tonight, guys. They ain't triggering very well, look. Hamster, welcome in, mate. Hope you're well. How's your week going so far? Let's come out of this and start this again. It's all gone a bit weird. Oh. Oh. That could be the reason. That could definitely be the reason why this machine isn't working very well. We've only gone and done a Joel. Look at that. Final destination shit, that is. That'd have gone right through the back of my skull, look. Right through the back of my skull. We live to fight another day, guys. We live to fight another day. Welcome in, Maverick. How's it going? Why does this stuff happen to me? I thought I'd try big boy, forestry at 6 meter lengths, and I've just gone and nearly unalived myself. You wouldn't be a lumberjack if you didn't have to get the old saw out a few times. Oh, I'm so behind with TikTok at the minute, but you know, I had done clips from about the last 3 streams. And obviously after a while, after 2 weeks, they get deleted from Twitch. I need to pull my finger out. Need to pull my finger out. Have I managed that? Imagine calling the mechanic out. I think it's burst a hydraulic line, mate. No, I think you got a piss and got tree impaled through it. Cheers, Clive, mate. Like I say, I will be about in some form on Discord. Probably my advocacy YouTube. Check that out, guys. Right. I don't get why none of these are going green for me to cut. I don't get why none of these allow me to cut them. What's happening? Why does the world hate me? Let's get up in there. We're going to need a bigger harvester soon. We are going to need a bigger forestry harvester soon. Do you know what I mean? I don't get why they're not triggering. So I can't cut them. Oh, there we are. That did that time. I'd get right up in it and it's suddenly done it. Why has it gone again? I've never had this before. It's not letting me cut. Oh, weird. What's going on? I don't know what's going on with this. It's annoying the crap out of me though. Just doing all sorts of weirdness. Why is it breakdancing in the forest? I know I'm too close now, Maverick, but I've used this thing for how many hours? 8 hours. I can normally drive in, I cut all around me, I drive forward, I cut all around me. It's doing weird shit tonight. Let's reset it. Let's reset it. Oh, it's because I'm in it. It won't let me do it when I'm in it, will it? So odd. You know when you have like a feel for a vehicle you've used loads and loads of times, and it's like just something's off with it. I forgot about a new stone picker. What other ones are there? So this is a mod. We could go for its big brother. We could go for its big brother. Jesus Christ, Hamster, don't you join in with the Tony level jokes as well. What is the best way to carve a small piece of wood found on the forest floor, whittle by whittle? So we can either go for the big brother. Look, Forest King tyres. That does 70 centimetres. This done 65. We could go for the big brother. Or we could look at something totally different, but not knowing if I'll get on with it. John Deere does 70. I like the Komatsu. I think I'll stick with the Komatsu. Gave you everything you ever dreamed of. You got it stuck in my head now, Hamster. Thanks a bunch. Thanks a bunch. I couldn't get on with that last time, but I think I tried to cut down an oak tree with it. Not a pine. Right, we're upgrading, guys. We're going for its big brother. I feel like we've reached that level. Extra 5 centimetres in girth, handle and ability. Extra 50 odd horsepower. Let's go for it. That's ridiculous. What's it doing? Going along frickin' ice? Does this have any impact on physics or grip? Like, does it have any impact, or is it just purely aesthetics? It looks pretty. Yeah, apart from that. Yes. Does it actually have any bearing on its handling ability? Because if the answer's no, I ain't wasting money on it. It's already costing me nearly $500,000. We can always upgrade it later. Christ, I can't believe I'm sinking that on this. But we can then sell. We'll do the miles thing of taking its little one to the shop. And getting a bit more money for it. I love this machine. One bad experience and it's dead to me. Girlfriends in my younger days didn't stand a chance. Oh hell, we got nearly 200 grand back for that. We got a lot of use out of that as well. The wheels of my life are slowly falling off. Let's go, Moonbeam. See you roar. Shake that booty. Shake that booty. Oh, we've got more German signs. I think that says, run, there's an effing tornado coming. But you didn't know I could speak German, did you? We got a chap called Bio that watches all of our YouTube videos, and they're from Germany. Like one of the OG original commentators on the videos. They've been correcting my guesstimations on the German side. I feel like this should have been put on a flatbed. Wake up, Joel. Interesting fact, I have a GCSE in German. See how then, Jazz, you would have known it said F and run, there's a tornado coming, right? You obviously didn't need me to translate that for you. Oh, for goodness sake, I've just got up ahead of speed here. Why would you date me, Beano? Hammer time. What's it look like inside? Are they wrist straps? Are they wrist across? You're never getting out. Where's the wood finish on the joysticks? I want a wood finish on my joystick. What's you got a calculator for? What's you got a calculator for? No idea. I was replying to a text. Welcome in, Jack. I hope you're well. I want a wood finish. He looks like he's got a bloody guitar effects pedal down there as well. Look. He's got a calculator on the left and a distortion pedal on the floor. What's that all about? And to think people occasionally still come in and ask me if I'm a real farmer or something like. They're my descriptions of the inside of a piece of machinery. Right, let's do this. What length we got? 5 meters. We'll go with that. I think I'm doing something wrong tonight. Because that's as far out as it reaches, right? So you have to be close. Maybe I wasn't close enough. Yeah. Close is close enough. Oh, I'm going to put it across my path now, aren't I? Never mind. I've gone with 5 metres, guys, because them 6 metres look quite intimidating. I'm not used to that much length. I'm just a simple man. Joel, you need a second joystick. I can't even handle one, JCB Dave. Can't even handle one, can I? So... Oh, hell. We've got a spin on here. Something's gone very wrong. Something's gone wrong. I wouldn't mind too if it was plug and play like the first one. I just don't want to sit there like DaveBot said, setting it all up. I ain't got the patience for that. What a day. What a day. That was too small. Also, he had his handles, the stumps and the logs, because the other one used to just get stuck. Being a little lighter and smaller. I'm hoping this one could just career over them. I like it though, it feels very similar to what I had, right? It's just the same basic thing, just a bit bigger. Big boy forestry now. There's no way DaveBot will be able to turn me down now when I apply for a job on his forestry farm. What do you call it? Forest farm. I don't know. Never going to be able to say no. Not now we're big boy farming. It's a bit awkward. I have to keep going back to the joystick there, that steering wheel. If I knew I was doing forestry all night, I'd use the steering wheel because that wouldn't hurt my shoulder. That's when I have to do loads of pallets and driving that I can't. You have to get so close, look. It's not triggering there. Get right up in it. Trying to be a bit cheeky getting that through there. I might not be able to. Oh, no. Welcome in, Trick Shot, mate. How's it going? We've got all the equipment to do this properly now, though, of our new trailer and crane. Which you might remember last time I cut down a load of trees, I didn't I underestimated then how much work it'd be picking them up, but should be a bit easier this time. Right. I don't remember having to get this close to them, but apparently we do. Oh, come on, Joel, get your eye in, man. Yeah, I'm good, mate. Just a bit knackered. I had a longer work day today. I started just before 7. I finished after 5. Walked the dog. Wolfed down some grub. And then I was about 5 minutes late starting here. So I should sleep well tonight. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. You talk to me, Sandwich, mate. The thing is, you joined Twitch as Cheese Sandwich 122 and said hello the exact same time Grilled Cheese in YouTube said hello. So I don't know who's who anymore. And bearing in mind the outburst we had from Professor Cheese at the end of the last stream, I'm not wasting my breath if it's all the same person. Because we've not had cheese or sandwich in it all night. And then grilled cheese and cheese sandwich appear on YouTube and Twitch at the same time. So I think I've got good reasons to skip over messages if I think it's just the same person constantly. So you're Jack on YouTube, are you, mate? As in Jack. Tell me your surname normally and your username, Jack, mate, and then I'll know. Yeah, no, grilled cheese on YouTube. What? Before you changed your username, what was the surname you used on YouTube? Welcome in, Kilted, mate. Hope you're well. Thank you, mate. Sorry, Jack. Can you see how this is impossible for me, though, guys? Because if you're all coming in with the same username, and last time we had a bit of shit on the last stream because someone threw the toys out the pram when the attention weren't on them anymore. The obvious thing to do as a streamer is just to gloss over it and move on, right? Rather than giving people airtime. So yeah, so sorry, Jack, mate. I needed just to see you said Luxton, because I know that was your surname. Weren't Bayern's last game, Tony, a bit mad? Weren't that bit mad last time? Right. Well, we made a hole. We made a hole. Don't know what way I was facing, but don't worry about that. I'd spun round so much I couldn't remember which way I was facing anymore. I can't defend but attack well. Trouble is, they're such a wrecking ball in their league, they're not used to having to defend, are they? Come on, get over, get over. I'm stuck on sun, that'll have to do. Take care, Barry, mate. Thanks for hanging out tonight. Appreciate ya. Timber. No way, it's at break time already, Nelly, Steve. Jesus, that's gone quick. I don't feel like I've done anything in the save yet tonight. What do we do? Feed the chickens. We bought a new forest harvester. What else have I done? Oh, I blame Dainsy and Clive and Robo and Jazz and all the other people doing all the hype train stuff. That's where the time went. Clearly. Clearly. Oh, far too close. That's too little anyway. You need to get a bit bigger, mate. Oh. Which way's the front? Let's get you around. That's where I need my bloody steering wheel so I can do that all in one motion. I just want to try and pick out the big trees, really. The fully grown bad boys. Ah. Speaking of still at bag, did anyone see the actual Barry Scott guy? It isn't his real name. Was at the London Marathon. Please tell me someone else saw that. Basically shouting hi, I'm Barry Scott as people ran past. He's obviously short of work or something. If that weren't him, that's the bloody spits of him. Someone like him, though, can make a killing on TikTok, right? Because, like, you have a bit of a cult personality. TikTok is made for that stuff, right? I don't know if anyone watches the crap that Michael Barrymore puts out on there. Like, it's absolute dog poo. But because he's got that sort of cult personality, we'll just gloss over things he's been accused of in the past. But you know what I mean? Like, TikTok is absolutely made for people like that. These aren't really full size, but we'll just go for it anyway, I think. In his prime, he was sharp as a tack, wasn't he? Did anyone see, like, I'm not judging anyone, right? I'm a cripple. And I can use that word about myself. I'd go nuts if someone else called me it, but standard Joel being self-derogatory. Anyone see the bloody time Joe Wick's done? Like, that can't be good for the brand, can it? I know there's one thing being fit and there's another thing being a marathon runner, right? Because I used to run long distance and I wasn't, like, strong. I couldn't do, like, high intensity stuff, but I could run for miles. But you got to worry about your brand a little bit when you come behind Daddy Pig, ain't you? Like, bless him, Joe Wicks is a lovely bloke, but to finish a second slower than Daddy Pig, I don't think that does the old YouTube channel any good. My mate was in it and he put in the WhatsApp group when he finished it that he ran past a guy carrying a fridge. We were like, what? And then someone saw it on TV. I tell you what, though, it was a bloody good day to go to Yarmouth. That was dead on Sunday. My wife was like, it must be the marathon. I was like, really? Does that many people stay in and watch it? But yeah, Yarmouth was dead on Sunday. My son loved it. He didn't have to queue for a single ride at Joyland. Not one. Straight on everything. I always wanted to do it. Like, So I used to do the Great North Run and that, and I used to be a half decent runner despite, like, it used to break me, right? My ankles would blow up afterwards, and I got these photos of me laying on the sofa for days afterwards with knees like this. But I used to be able to do it, and I always said I'll do the London Marathon. I so wish I'd done it, not knowing what limited time I had. So I'd done the Great North Run. That's before Dylan was born, so probably about 2017. And I've just gutted because I did that in like 1 hour 50. I weren't like terrible at running. I used to do 10Ks in like 45 minutes. I used to be half decent at distance running, even though I had to pay for it afterwards because of my health condition. I just wish I knew I had limited time, because I would have absolutely just ticked that off, you know. I'd done the Ride London 100-mile ride thing. And I just always, I'll do marathon next year. I'll do marathon next year. And then everything went wrong with me. And, yeah, gutted. I still would like to try, though, because I'm a stubborn old bugger. And now I've got my own charity, right? I've got an even more incentive to do it. Most running I did was the chippy before closing. Welcome in, Colby. I hope you're well. Hope you're having a good day, mate. Oh, we'll come back. We're too far away. Where's my wheels at? She's there. I'm not doing rows, as you can tell, guys. I'm just doing them as they come. I want to try and keep everything in a bit of a pile so I can pick it up easily. Again, if you'd have told me a year ago I'd be able to do this and put them in a pile, I'd have been over the moon. Let alone pick them up afterwards. For anyone who's new here, it wasn't that long ago. I used to cut them in 2-3 metre lengths. Cut them down when they were juvenile trees so I could pick them up by hand and load them into a trailer by hand. That was my solution to forestry on Farm Sim. Now look at us go, guys. Sending this one to the moon. Don't know why I've gone all the way up there. My boss done the Manchester Marathon 2 weeks ago in 5 hours. Catch you later, cheese sandwich. Have a good evening, mate. Right. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Oh, let's nudge you back. Let's nudge you back. Messed up my beautiful pile a bit with that. Never mind. Never mind. Oh, no, it took my eye out. Christ alive. Yeah, I've been having a lot of regrets lately, guys. I think this might actually be the start of what they call a midlife crisis, because I had a mate text me today who I used to jam with music-wise. And I saw we last did stuff like that together back in 2021, and my last messages are me talking about, oh, I'm going to try and get back into music and get in a band. I had a couple of failed attempts where I played with bands for a few months that weren't really my thing. I didn't like the music or the vibe or whatever, and it didn't go anywhere. And I was like to my wife, I was like, freaking hell, that's 5 years. 5 years ago I said I was going to get back into a band, and now I'm in my 40s and it's just gone. I do worry that this is the start of a midlife crisis, because I'm reminiscing about how I could have run the marathon. I'm thinking about how long I've been since I played in a band and how time is just going so quickly. I'm going to be joining some sort of men's support group soon. Actually, this is my man support group, isn't it? With the exception of our few wonderful females. But this sometimes feels like a men's support group here. Oh, hit the stump. Oh, that's buggered me up. That's doing a reach around. I didn't want to reach around. Oh, well. It's done it now, innit? Yeah, I know, Kilter. That's what I worry about. Just had this sudden realisation. It all started yesterday. Dylan started asking about having a brother or a sister to play with. I was like, mate, you're 7. Even if you had a little brother or sister now, by the time they're your age, you're going to be 14, sitting in your bedroom with the door shut and not want to have anything to do with the 7-year-old running around talking about Plants vs. Zombies or Minecraft. So I was like, oh shit, I'm not gonna ever hold my own baby again. So that was strike one. Then my mate getting in touch with me this morning and realising it's been 5 years since I last sort of played music with anyone. I think probably 3 years. But since I saw him and that was strike 2. And then the marathon. I used to be able to do that. I was like, it's all... Suddenly my life has come and crashing down on me. Don't like it. This thing definitely gets over the stumps easier than the modded one. Definitely. Right, I'm going to do some picking up for a little bit, because if not, I set myself a bit of a mountain to clear up. We know I've done that in the past. Yeah. Where did all the time go? Oh, Tony, I'd never buy a car. I'm not that type. I'm not that type. I'll just get manically depressed. That's all I'll do. The other week, Dylan felt the need to point out that I've probably lived half my life and some. I'm like, cheers, mate. Cheers. Cheers, Beano. Pal finger. But I remember to put the aircon on tonight, guys, so the camera shouldn't overheat this time. Cheers, guys. I will take a break. Let me just get a base down for this. Chocolate biscuit base. God, here's another one. He's been cancelled, isn't he? Can nobody work on the BBC without just behaving themselves? It's not a big ask, is it? Be respectful, don't be a dick. Keep your hands to yourself. Cheers, mate. Thank you, Steve. Speak to you on Discord or something, maybe. But if not, I will see you on Sunday the 12th. Thank you for your kind words. Oh, cock this up. Cock that up. That's that going to be one of them bloody 6 lengthers, isn't it? I told you I didn't want a 6 lengther. I'll stick to my 5s. I know what I'm doing with 5 lengths. I'm comfortable with 5 lengths. 6 is too much for my skill set, anyway. Fine, you'll have to just stay there. I don't even know where you are at the minute. What the frig? Joel! Get a grip, man. Get a grip of your 6 metre length. Sort it out. So yeah, the lorry can only take 5 metres. So we've got a couple of them which is going to screw me, but not loads. I realised quite quickly they were too big. I find this very therapeutic. Isn't it weird how doing the crane used to stress me out, and now I find it therapeutic? All because I took the time to learn it at my own pace. I quit when it got stressful and come back to it, and using the joystick. Using the joystick and this work for you. If you try and bloody pick these up like that, it's impossible. I find it so much harder doing it like this. It's just silly. It's another 6th lengther, innit? I just realised. But doing it in this work for you is so much easier. Why are you sucked onto the bottom? Yeah, we definitely stick to a 5 lengths. Cheers, cheers. I know about the break, guys. I'm going to go in a minute. Let me just finish this little pile. Does it not extend? I never tried. Never looked. Maybe it does. Maybe it does. Maybe it is a grower. Is there anyone tonight I haven't accidentally called by the wrong name? So I feel like I've hit most of your act. It's going to bug the hell out of me. Joel the Forest King, yeah. Take your pick, really. I'm all of them. All of the things. That's normally Noel I get called, Tony. The amount of times I've been called Noel, presumably because my surname starts with an N. So instead of Joel, people have just, like, routinely just called me Noel. I just go with it. Oh, I can't quite reach him, I don't think. Maybe. Stretch. I'm going to pull a muscle. Right. I'm going to leave you with a view. What view may that be? Actually, that'll do, won't it? That's alright. I'll leave you with that, guys. Right, I'm going to take a break. Stretch me old buns. Get another drink. Maybe suck on a cough sweet, who knows? Living the high life, you know, now that I'm a 40-plus-year-old man in midlife crisis who's wasted my life. Might as well die now. That's what you're supposed to say. Right. Anyway, I'll be back in a couple minutes, guys. Please keep the chat going. I'll see you on the other side. Thank you for your patience, guys. Sorry if that felt a bit longer than normal. I needed a stretch and a move. Right. Where were we? Hope you're all suitably refreshed and had a breather from me. My nonsense. I'm hoping I'm not going to get caught up on that big tree I somehow missed. Lots of fuel waste there. You know I never turn my bloody vehicles off. I always forget. Always forget. I don't really pick it up from this side, but never mind, we'll give it a go. Oh, absolutely kilted, like the bridge all over again. Come on, up you get. Up you get. Up you get. Oh, I've picked him up too far down the edge. Now I can't double back the arm enough. The good thing is now I know what I've done wrong. There was a time when I didn't understand why things didn't do what I wanted them to do. At least now I know why. Whoops. Here, stop trying to escape. Oh, I can't get to it. Look at me correcting mistakes rather than just strapping it in and hoping for the best. Who am I? Who am I? Oh, I didn't really have that like I thought I had it. It's just proper timber now. We're cutting them when they're fully grown, no? Because obviously I only used to cut them when they were little. Juvenile trees. To move this forward. I'm pleased with our new purchase. I know this isn't it. I mean, when we were cutting down the trees earlier, but I'm pleased with this as well. I feel like we made some good decisions with vehicles in this part of the farm. Now starting to get a little bit twitchy, so we better strap these in soon. See if we can grab him on the floor there. Oops. See, in this mode, you can't judge how far away you are from the ground. Joel, Crane King. Oh, why do they do that when I start to get? I literally tossed that on the pile beautifully. If that was a skill, that'd be epic. That was like the perfect log toss. Kilt'd be right proud of that. Get my invite to the old Highland Games soon. Only just come back from a break, Tony, but yeah, still playing with wood. I got a decision to make on Friday, guys. I got a beard trim. Normally, before I go to conferences, I'd hack it right back, so I ain't got to worry about bloody food going in at posh dinners and all this sort of thing. But I quite like the fullness of my beard at the minute. The old sun has done it some good. I like the fullness, so I don't know. I might just get it reshaped rather than take too much length off it. One thing I have noticed since having... Because I always used to have, like, long stubble, right? Not really. I had, like, a short beard. If you could even call it that. But since I've had, like, a proper beard... These are all technical terms. Short beard, long, proper beard. The good thing about that is people remember you. They recognise you. So I'll go to a conference and people are like, oh, hi, Joel. And I have no idea who they are. And presumably they only recognise me because I'm the only one there without a razor. It's a lot of clean-shaven people at health conferences. A lot. But yeah, I normally get it hacked right back before I go on these things. Not as short as I used to have it. So I used to have like, how can I describe it? I'll show you, hang on. I don't know if anyone even cares. But there we go. Not a goatee, absolutely not. I think I am some sort of tit. So this is how I used to have it all the while, like for years and years and years. Years and years and years. I go serious, I look there in my leather jacket. Like since my 20s, that's what my facial hair used to be. And now it's this. And I don't know whether I hack it back or not. Take care, Liam, mate. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Welcome back, Jack. Welcome back. Sorry about the confusion earlier, mate. But like I say, in my defence, how am I supposed to know what the freak's going on anymore, right? Right, we've done that. How much wood was in there? We're full up. Lovely old job. Right. We'll do one more pickup. I mean, I don't mind leaving it on the floor, right? It's a forest. It wouldn't matter if it's on the floor. I'll probably take 10 years off me as well, Beano. The only thing is, right, people think when you have a big old beard that you've like got like amazing like beard growth, and I haven't. I've got like a bald patch on this side, got a bald patch on this side, and I've got a really obvious bald patch under my chin. So when I cut it back, I have to make sure I don't go past that point where it looks patchy, because if not, it confuses the hell out of people. Because like, you had a big old thick beard. Well, yeah, everyone would if they let it grow long enough. It doesn't matter how patchy it is, you will overcome it. Unless you're Che Guevara, that guy never did. That guy could have had it down to his knees. That was never going to work for him, bless him. Right. Unfold truck. And also, Jack, like you're on YouTube, mates. You won't see, but like when it's a very obvious pattern that certain accounts come in at the same time. So it's just like, so then when it's like, oh, why didn't you say hello to me? Well, how the frick? I can't. What do you want me to do? I'll be like a piss and echo. Like, do you know what I mean? So I just, yeah. Bloody hell, PSG have gone rampant. Yeah, my skin isn't great, obviously, for reasons you know why, right? But I find having a beard, I'm better for it. If I shave, it just gets agitated all the while. But I hate my face without a beard. I look like a freaking pinhead. Oh, JCB Dave, I've been having the same guy do my beard trim for like about the last 2 years now. So I used to do it myself until it got this long, and then I can't do it because when it gets this long, I physically, again, because my limited neck movement, I can't do the lines around the side or anything because it's too long for me to turn my head and look in the mirror and everything. So he's been learning with me, to be fair. The first couple of times he done it, he didn't kind of get what I wanted, but now he does. Like when I first went to him, he'd done them, like them geography teacher cheek lines where it dips in like far too low on your cheek. And I like having a high cheek line. And he would do that thing where it dips in. You know what you get like some, I'm trying to think how to explain it. Like think little greasy thin and ponytail on the back. Breath smells of coffee. Like them little, I hate them dipped in cheek lines, them low cheek lines, because I don't want my cheeks to be shown off. I'm fat. Like, hide the buggers. Yeah, now he's on board, Tony. No, he sort of charged me a flat fee of a tenner. So sometimes I have little done to it, sometimes I have a lot done to it, and he always charges me a flat fee. Like I say, when it was shorter, I always done it myself. Always done it myself. But when it's this long, I just can't. It's too much. I can't get the. I can't see it well enough to do what I need to do. I always surprise people at work because my ID badge still has me with like that photo you saw there, that sort of length, and obviously from about 8 years ago, and then people come onto a Teams call and like, oh, wasn't expecting that. I was like, yeah, age is shit, innit? Time a bastard. It's a good icebreaker. Oh. Not very good, was it? Pal finger. I do find I like the look of a longer beard though in the summer. When you got a baseball cap on and sunglasses, it looks cool as hell. I nearly said a bad word. But without a baseball cap, when you got no hair, a longer beard can look weirder and weirder, I think. So it's always a hard one to balance. My wife absolutely hates it. Oh, come on, you bugger. There we go. Southampton beaten. Oh, nice. There's a definite correlation, by the way, guys, between the numbers we do on this stream when we're doing forestry compared to when we're doing farm and stuff. They're always so much lower when we're doing forestry. I don't care because I enjoy doing forestry. But it's really noticeable. I reckon that's because I'm putting them all to shame with my crane skills. Can't handle it. Can't handle the truth. Don't hate me because you ain't me. I don't think overconfidence suits me. It's not. It doesn't come naturally. I'll stick to beating myself up. I'm better at it. To be fair, Kilton, about 3 months ago, I couldn't do it either, so there's hope. Right, it's now starting to jiggle. Once you see it starting to jiggle, that's time to strap it down and move on. Da 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 da. Welcome in, Oz. How's it going? Hope you're well. I don't know where I'm trying to reverse to here. What are you doing, Joel? We're gonna get stuff. It's gonna be like an Austin Powers moment. Sorry, we survived. Don't you let 'em. Hardly any of this is going to go in because the sawmill is full, but we've got a good load there for next time. It's having a frickin' disco up there, look. Having an absolute disco. We got any wood chip in here we could sell? Yeah, quite a bit. That's something we could do. I ain't got a trailer though. Welcome in, Rich. How's it going? JCB Dave says your theory about donations. When Clive dropped 5 subs on YouTube, your viewers went from 14 to 23. It's all the same, mate. It's because Twitch is the same. If the chat is scrolling, even if there's no money involved, right? If the chat is scrolling, if people are cheering, if people are donating, if people are subscribing, getting memberships, all that jazz, it all sends signals. Because you think about all the people competing when you're live, right? That's why I'm so grateful that we get 30 to 50 viewers every stream now on Twitch. YouTube, we haven't really found our place yet, right? That can range anywhere between 10 and 30, sometimes higher. But you think about all the other live streams and all the people that are interested in farm sim. It's, you know, what that serves up to people. You know, YouTube and Twitch want it to be something where people stick around and they build up watch time and all that sort of stuff. So all that stuff sends signals to them. It really does. That's why I've changed my scene for the break, because the break used to kill me. Because I'd put a Be Right Back screen up, everyone would move on. So now I'll try and get AI to do something. Obviously I couldn't tonight, but I'll try and get AI to do something just so the screen is still moving. So you guys have got something to talk about, because otherwise, yeah, it drops right off. Right, let's sell some wood chip. We haven't done that in a while. It's always peaks and troughs. Like the worst trough we had, Tony, was a month before Highland Highland fishing and all that come out. Because I think people just took a break from the game, right? You had the original peak of a new game. And then everyone knew the big expansion was coming. And they sort of just went and done other things for a bit. But you have to ride that. As a streamer who only plays one game, the alternative is you chase the hype and you chase latest releases. I've got no interest in that. I like doing long saves, right? I like getting into stuff. I can't be doing with playing one new game this week and another new game the next week. I can't build a community around that. It's not kind of my style, right? I can't build narratives or in-jokes or, you know, callbacks to things that happened months before when we're doing that. I'm freaking stuck now. I'm stuck between a cut tree and a live tree. What's going on? Why didn't I clear these out of the way? Muppet. Right, beast, move your ass, you're in the way again. Bless it, it's always in the way, this thing. No way, 5-4, Tony, the football. Can I blame you, Alan? I'll blame you, mate. Thank you for taking it for the team. I don't have enough space here now for all the vehicles and stuff I've got. I have about 5 minutes where I look professional on the crane and the rest is all Pete Tong. Do you remember I used to be like that though, Alan? And then my patience would go, my concentration would go, but the key is to then walk away from it at that point. End on a high, go do something else and come back to it. Because what I found is if you keep having little wins with it, it's enjoyable and you come back to it. If you end up raging, you won't. Oh, there's no... Oh, I've got to get wood chip from the sawmill. You absolute tool, Joel. We can get some out here, though. I didn't know there was any in this silo. That's handy. Where are we selling this? Oh, shoulder stiffened right up. Oh, I was hoping we could sell it at that silo over the field. Yeah, we'll go do that for the sake of a tenner. Yeah, painkillers will do that, Ben, mate. Hope you feel better soon. Post there, Joel. I send loads of people to sleep doing this, Tony. Like, it's a well-known fact that most of our lurkers fall asleep with me on in the background. I'm fine with that. I take that as a compliment. I have no issue in that whatsoever. Oh, I weren't looking. I should have stayed on the headland. Good job we had turned on crop destruction. Most of the time I fall asleep listening to you. My wife does as well. Oh, have I got the bloody grain door open? Nope, I haven't. That's alright. God, I could murder a Jaffa cake. Oh dear. I never played SnowRunner. People assume I do the whole Euro Truck Simulator and Snow Runner, but like I said before, I don't play those games really. Farm Sim is a real exception. It's weird, isn't it? I'm just weird, let's be honest. Let's not try and make any sense out of me. Be here a long while trying to analyse that. Why's my phone going off? Hang on. My old man was a bit premature there, Tony. I got a message I could see from 22 minutes past 9 with a massive yes in lots of capital letters. So I'm guessing that's when Southampton took the lead. Da, da, da. Do, 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 do. I remember on this save 700 hours ago or so when a trailer full of wood chip was the difference between us getting through the month or not. Now I'm just selling it just because I can. No, nothing to fill up there. Okay. And then wood still having a disco. Pro skills. Well, that ain't worth a shit, is it? I thought there'd be more wood chip. No, none. Ball bags. Miles, we bought the proper Komatsu harvester, mate, and traded in our modded small version. We're upgraded. We're upgraded. I like it as well. It can run over logs and stumps without getting stuck like the one on tracks does. Yeah. Forest King. Wood God didn't have the same ring to it. Ah, they always find a bloody way, don't they? I reckon Southampton will beat them in the playoffs anyway. Old binners. Why is it not hang on? Oh, there we go. Ignore me. Everyone just ignore me. I didn't have the trailer selected. Oh man, when I put my head that way, I'll get a pull all the way down his shoulder. That can't be the joystick. That's just going to be bloody using a mouse all day, I reckon. Ah! Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. I think that took the shine off the season for me, Tony, because that'd be like when bloody Wagner got us into the playoffs, right? And we were shite that year. We shouldn't have been anywhere near the playoffs. And I just couldn't get excited about it. And I think that'd have been the same this year. I think we're building something special. I don't want the shit kicked out of us yet. Have a long old summer to prep. Give Clement a whole summer to build his own team and do things that he couldn't do in the middle of firefighting. And then go hard next season. Hopefully we don't lose the momentum. There is always that risk, right? You lose the momentum. But I think if we'd have squeaked into the playoffs this year, it'd have took the shine off it if we got a kick in. Because what we've done this year has been amazing, all things considered. Oh, for yeah, I look forward to Tottenham away. If there's a tree, I will find it. Yes, I will find it. The reason I'm selling bits and pieces is because obviously I'm anticipating next year when we roll over into the spring, we're going to need to double up on some machinery. I think I'm almost certainly going to need another big tractor and a combine. I like our sprayer. I think we can get away with that one big sprayer. But yeah, we are going to have to start leveling up. So we need the money. Speaking of which, I'm going to go sell some eggs and stuff now, I think. Halfway there. I won't yawn, I was just singing. That's how I'm going to disguise my yawns in future. Look at this sorry state of a warehouse. It's bloody empty. It will be now. We've got no allotments, no apple juice, no greenhouses. It's all about the crops now, guys. It's all about the crops. Obviously, and a bit of goat milk, wool, eggs. Cheers, Will. Even though it's evolving, I was a little bit worried about losing a bit of the yard feel, but I'm pleased with it. Oh, what was that, Joel? That was terrible. Again. Well, that's took many shapes and forms. That's always evolving. Like, we got rid of the allotment on the last stream and put a big old shed in. Now we're starting to do a lot more heavy industry kind of farming and needing bigger machinery. Over here, mate, Dainty. I've got a charger over here, look. I even put some barriers beside it. This is back in my Bob Ross days. Start charging, look. There she go. And you can find that. I think it's all the way here under tools. There's electric charging station. I never used the biomethane station. Methane tractors. Is there really tractors running off that? Had no idea. Fart propelled tractors. I did not know methane tractors were a thing. They must bloody stink. Learn something new every day on this game. Fart propelled tractors. This is obviously very slow though. Time until fully charged, 1 hour, 8 minutes, 22%. Wow, it is realistic. That is realistic, I suppose. I reckon I could cheese one of them in here. So it charges in here. Let's have a look. Not on the roof, obviously. Here we are, look. So then, I ain't going into the wall or anything, is it? Because you know I can't leave it if it is. Oh, it's a bit wonky. Oh, it's a bit wonky. Am I going to be able to live with that? It's the trouble when you're trying to cheese it through a space, right? I'll have to just live with that being wonky, because But then it means we can just put one beside this. And off she goes. This one's fully charged, obviously. I'm guessing that's why it's green. I don't like this about an inch out of alignment, but there we go. It's perfectly blooming fine. You know how fussy I am, though, Tony. It's like, look. Sticking out by about 2 centimetres on that side. You should know how I work by now. That's all I see. My poor wife. I go downstairs. My wife has cooked 3 different dinners tonight because me and Dylan wanted something different. She's cooked 3 different dinners. And there's a load of washing up to do because obviously I've come straight up on here. And she's on the Xbox enjoying a bit of peace and quiet. She's done the dog. She's put Dylan to bed. She's cooked 3 different dinners. And I go down and all I can see is like the kitchen. And I'm like wiping down the dining room table. It's just like, what are you doing? You're streaming. It's like, yeah, I'll just do this. Can't help myself. I appear to be stuck. What happened here? Why is that not smooth? We'll see if we can fix that in a minute. But yeah, look, then the idea is I could just leave this here. Job done. It's alright, isn't it? It's not straight though. In case anyone didn't know, it's not flush to the wall. It's gonna piss me off royally, but there we go. 2 days ago I've learnt nothing here. Now I've learnt something, you cheeky bugger. Let's fix whatever's going on here. It might be too close to the building to let us fix it. Oh no, it does. Awesome. I'm a better builder now than when this warehouse went in. I wouldn't have thought to soften it before. It's not perfect, but it'll do. It'll do. I might as well sell the charge revenue. Yeah, but it looks good, doesn't it? I could sell all of that shit over the road, to be honest. I never use it, but it looks good. It looks good. Right, let's get some more stuff out here. And it's good. Da, 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 da. Eggy eggs. All the eggs. I don't know what this is like at pushing. She's a beautiful loader, but I don't think she's going to have the weight to push like my other one does. That is Chief Pusher, that one over there. Alan, thank you very much for the bits, mate. You didn't have to do that. Joel, because you're away for 2 weeks. Cheers, mate. You didn't need to do that. Look at this. It's got no power. See, look. She's a beautiful loader, but she ain't a shunter. This is what we've learned. Oh, for freak's sake, what was that? Yeah, you stick to loading the backs of lorries because you are not equipped for shunting. That's like, this is a thoroughbred and the other one's a bloody Suffolk Punch. Yeah, this one, we know what this one's good for, and it isn't good for shunting. I just had a thought. If I left him down the side here, he'd probably help me stop some of them pallets going off. Oh, what are you trying to move a truck for? Right, if I leave him here, one, he get nicked, but that might stop some of the pallets going AWOL. Why didn't I think about doing this before with the bloody charger? Do you know what I mean? Thanks again, Alan, mate. Appreciate you. Feel the power of the shunter. There's a lot of weight on this, though, isn't it? The back of that. Stop reminding me that my bloody charger's wonky. Because if not, I'll end up deleting it and redoing it. You'll know how it ends anyway. I can't believe how generous you lot are. We've got such a small little community. Sorry, I'm yawning. I'm yawning all over the nice words. We've got such a small little tight-knit community. And you guys are just far too kind. Welcome back, Shane. We've done a load of forestry. That's really all we've done. Just resupplying the sawmill, cut down a load of trees. We bought a new forest harvester. We got rid of the small Komatsu mod we were using, and we now got the full-blown base game one. So that's nice. Mazza, thank you so much for the follow. Hope you're having a good week so far. Oh, bollocks. Hit the trailer. Killer, that's very kind. That's probably the nicest thing I've heard a Scotsman say. Thank you, mate. I appreciate that. I won't. That's all right. It's like Tony. Tony's got a habit. He'll gift a channel membership and then insult me or something. I think it just helps get him through the act of kindness. It's like gift membership tosser. Flick. Average farm sim players, yep. I had a good idea for a t-shirt for that. Bang average farm sim player. No, please don't, Tony. I'd rather you just watched. Hell, we've got some produce. Well, the eggs and that wool and the honey and the goat's milk will keep coming. That's just all the other stuff we got rid of. Good yawn, that. Solid yawn. No, he bloody can't. JTB Dave. I've been in that position before, never again. So when we had the Minecraft server, you could obviously like pay for perks and ranks and stuff like that. And we saw that on there where you'd get kids come in, they'd throw a load of money at it and then thought they could dictate changes to the servers. Or what you did, or how you streamed it. And I was like, no, mate. No. That's not going to fly here, Moonbeam. Forklift Shunter King, yeah. Oh, that one went a bit wrong. I lost concentration. I did what Alan does with the crane. I started zoning out, sorry. Oh, I'm tired. Sorry if I've been the most entertaining tonight, guys. It's been fun, though. Look at that. We're back to $500,000 already, just from selling the food bloody eggs and a bit of milk. Loving life on this farm now. We're just killing a bit of time, Ricky. We've got nothing else to do in November. This is why we've done a bit of forestry. This is why we're emptying the warehouse. That's why we bought a carpentry. Carpentry, carpenter, I don't know. What do they describe it as in here? We bought carpentry. We're making furniture at snail's pace. Absolute snail's pace. Absolute snail's pace, carpentry is. It was all going excellent. Finished PSG 154. Hell, that's the scoreline and a half. Selby, mate, welcome in. I was talking about you, I think, on the last stream. Thank you so much. 49 subs months in a row, guys. 49 months in a row. Look at that. For commitment. Cheers, Selby, mate. I appreciate you. Guys, this channel on Twitch has now got 318 subs. That's incomprehensible. A bit like what's happened here. What? Well, forklift just broke an axle or something. There we go, we're back. Yep, so Selby's one of our original OGs, guys. Back when I used to sit here with single-figure viewers, Selby was one of them. Selby gave me my first capture card as well. So I might not have got past the first year of streaming without that man. He was also my nemesis in Minecraft. I don't think anyone tricked me into more ways of dying than he did. I appreciate I'm pretty easy to... I'm gullible. But yeah, I'm pretty sure he was responsible for most of my deaths in that game. Yeah, I streamed for over 2 years on Tony to get double figures. That's mad that we do that on YouTube just instantly, right? I'm very grateful for that. I know there's work to be done there, but when you think how long we sort of scratched around for. So I remember the first time I got proper excited streaming, I'd done a charity stream, guys, and it was over like, and this was only just before Farm Sim. This was, oh, bollocks. It had been like 20, it would have been early 2024, right? Early 20, just to put it into context of what's gone on this channel. So I wasn't multi-streaming, I wasn't on TikTok, I wasn't on YouTube, anything like that. And I used to stream like Minecraft or whatever. I'd done a charity stream, a 12-hour charity stream with my wife and friends who were on the channel. So you might have seen some of them, like Selby would have been involved, and Thrio, and Snuffle, and Cinny, and Acquire, and all those wonderful, wonderful people. And we'd done this 12-hour stream, and I got to the end, and I looked at the numbers, and we averaged 17 viewers, right, over a 12-hour period, and my mind was absolutely blown. Like, because I'd been streaming for 3 years at that point, so for us to do 17 average viewers, like I was like over the moon. I was like, oh my god, like I know if I was like a 17-year-old kid, you'd be like, oh mate, like not, I don't think like that. It's more like, oh my god, we've finally reached people. And all I done was I streamed like a bit of Minecraft, bit of World of Warcraft, just jumped around different games, right, for 12 hours. And now, well, just now's now, right? Like I know it's quiet tonight, but we now consistently get sort of 40, 50 average viewers on Twitch every night. You get the odd one, like tonight was a bit quiet because maybe something's on, like the football or whatever, or people get bored of the game, or they don't want to see you doing forestry or whatever that is. But it just blows my mind that that was only 2 years ago, right? And I was over the moon to get 17 viewers. Over the moon. Your TikTok lives get people in though. Yeah, that's what that started it. That, and I think I started playing Farm Sim at the right time, and for some reason my Norfolk accent interested people as well. I don't know why, I didn't predict that. But yeah, it is worth doing the lives. You're right, Tony. It's just time though, right? It's just, if I'm live on TikTok, I'm not here, and I can't do Achy Acres or Saxingham gameplay on there. What I might do is every now and then, though, hit the old rocker switch for the multi-stream and bring them in or something. Because, like, let's be honest, right? You get to this point of a stream where maybe the last hour goes a bit quiet. Maybe that's when you bring in TikTok, right? Like, I've thought about doing that before. Because what's there to lose? What's there to lose? Because every now and then you'll have a stream where the last hour goes quiet, particularly on YouTube. There's nothing to lose, right? You hit the old rocker button, bring in TikTok, and just, yeah, do it a bit on the fly. That's one way of doing it. But I do need to get better at doing the clips because I've dropped off there, and TikTok have noticed my views have gone down from like 2,000 to 5,000 views per clip to only a couple of hundred because I just haven't been clipping lately. It's just time. I've just not had time. I can't sort of be everywhere to everyone, and yeah. Right, does the museum need wood beams? It does. Awesome. Needs wood beams and long planks. Oh. No issues if you're lurking, guys, at all. Appreciate you all. Oh, it's gone a bit weird. It doesn't know whether to serve me up keyboard options, joystick, or controller. How do I open the task sides? There we go. No. Let's unplug this joystick. 2 seconds, guys. So now I'm not using it. There's no point at confusing matters. Welcome in, Blaze. How's it going? To be fair, Tony, mate, I think I've matured and got a bit better at it as well, right? Like, you look on here in recent weeks, I just gloss over the stuff I don't want to engage with. So I think if I was back live on TikTok again, I'd just ignore 50% of it, right? You'll get the odd angry one. Why aren't you answering me? Blah, blah, blah. They'll go away. They'll get bored. I think the trouble is when I used to multi-stream on TikTok, I was coming from a place of being an 8 to 10 viewer streamer, and I was still trying to talk to everyone. And I then tried TikTok Live, not knowing that you can't do that, right? Because it's just constant streams of just abuse and nonsense. You're not a real farmer, and why do you look like Ryan Woodridge? All that crap that you get. Now I'd just not acknowledge it. They get bored, they move on, right? So yeah, I think that helps. Oh, start the engine. Take care, Kilton, mate. Thank you for hanging out tonight and getting involved once again. Thank you for your kind words as well, not just there but earlier as well. Appreciate that. Thanks for all the people who leave us open, guys. Leave us running. It does help. long planks and wood beams. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Right, we can get some more done on the museum end. So this is all stuff we've got time for now. We're not feeding animals constantly. Oh, Tony, that's all you ever used to get in the comments on a live. Because they want you to react, right? They want you to react, and I just refuse now. So it's not an issue. Why can't I go forward? I've forgotten the button. Hang on, I've forgotten how to nudge. Oh, I thought it went further forward than that. Maybe not. Oh, I've got a little bit funny here. What's going on, Joel? Come on, it's inverted. My brain just decided to forget how to do this. You could argue I never knew. In the first place. Come on, let's get the first one right, Joel. Get the first one right. And what I'll do is I'll strap these in. I won't try and do the doors up because obviously these are a little bit too wide and it doesn't like it, and then they rock and roll all over the world. Bet Tony likes a bit of the old quo. Bit of the old quo, don't you, Tony? I don't know what's going on here tonight. Why have I forgotten? Maybe, I think my general advice would be, guys, don't try and unplug and plug in your joystick mid-game. It just causes you too many issues. Hell, man, they're hanging on there by hope and hope alone. Be fine. Alright, maybe not then, Tony. I grew up obsessed with Queen. I used to play saucepans and cushions. I used to know every drum beat of the Wembley Live 86 recording. You're on in the background making fun promo videos of me in my sports chair for the team. Oh, nice. Cool, mate. Enjoy, Rich. I thought you meant I was making them. Here we go. Rock it up. I never understood status quo. It's all the same. I realise I'm picking these pallets up how they're not supposed to be. At the end, they're not supposed to be picked up from. That's purely to stack them a little bit easier. What's everyone's week look like then, guys? Because this is the last time I was speaking to you for 2 weeks. Apart from maybe the odd message in Discord. Yeah, I think I said it before on here, Tony. I never got into food fights, which always surprised me because I was a massive Nirvana fan. Just too samey, poppy kind of. I don't know. It just didn't excite me. The first tape did. Bought the first tape, and it was a tape. Yes, I'm that old. Oh, hang on. That's a plank. That don't matter. Sod it. Yeah, I could never really get into them. Got loads of loads of friends that love them, but not for me. And I should love them, right? Because it's got the bloody Nirvana drummer, Nirvana session guitarist. No Use for a Name guitarist. I used to love that band. Oh hell, cock that up. Doesn't like me tonight. Is this the forklift where you can go sideways? No, I don't think so, mate. Them front wheels are fixed. Just working, JSB. Well, so at least you got the house to yourself, ain't you? I know the novelty wears off for a little while, but after a little while, but still. Oh, I've lost patience. No, come on, Joel. Keep it together. Hell, man. Didn't expect him to do that. Come on. Just want to tickle you across at the front. There we go. It's got no power, this thing, compared to my other forklift. It's got no ballast, though. Oh, what you doing on? Get off my fork. When Giants tries to guess what you're doing. You'll never be able to understand me, Giants. Don't try. That's a short half term, though, this time, innit? Jazz, that feels like only 5 minutes ago Dylan went back to school and I hadn't even planned what I'm doing for childcare in May. Just to trigger people, I'm putting this one in different. Let's do it across because I know this is going to have a fit when I try and stack it too high. So we'll put it across. Oh hell, there's a pallet box there or something. Who left that there? Who put that wall there? What year is it? You're now off work for 8 weeks. Is that regarding your back, Ben? Poor bugger. Crashed into it at some point. For the benefit of Twitch, I'm talking about the Tony's made a comment about that's why my wonky charger's there. Not Ben. I didn't destroy Ben's back. Not knowingly, anyway. You alright, Stan? That's confusing. Tony said oi oi Stan before Stan said hello in chat. How did you do that, Tony? Or is my chat bot messed up? That's confusing. Guys, I can't remember how I shunted forward anymore. Oh, that. Okay. Oh hell, oh hell. Oh hell. Mate, you ain't got to ever apologise, you know that. My psychic powers aren't that great. Yeah, sorry to hear that, Ben, mate, about the back. Shit timing when you're just recovered from it. We'll keep you company, Ben. Well, I won't until the 12th, but then I'll keep you company. He spoke first. See, in the order of my chat, Tony, I got Ben who said, I'm now off work for 8 weeks. Tony said, why is the charger wonky? Backstory, Joel's driving. Then Tony said, oi, oi, Stan. And then Stan said, all right, mate. And I was like, what? How did that happen? So obviously come through on mine in the wrong order. Stan is from the future. Yeah, it's not the order it gave it to me, and how weird. The finest load of wood you've ever seen stacked here. This is why you watch me, guys. You don't learn this anywhere else. This is probably why not many people are watching me today. You ain't learning this anywhere else. Oh, how weird, Tony, did that come through so late for me? Got a delay on the line, Stan. That's like when people's phones used to go off near a speaker. Tony got the and knew the message was coming through before I did. And there was always that one old gal when, oh, someone's got a message coming. Yeah, we know. You're not freaking Mystic Meg. Don't you dare. I can see what's going on over there. Oh, you bastard. This is beautiful load as well. Why would it want to ruin it for me? Don't start that, Shane. I don't need any more of that drama. I'm like, Joel, why are you live streaming back on TikTok? Because everyone started pissing about on Twitch with duplicate usernames. Possibly the greatest stacked trailer in the history of Farming Simulator. Like, art shouldn't be perfect. Art should tell a story. Joel, have you got a picture of a pal finger above your bed? No, mate, but I have done a little print out and put some elastic on it, and my wife knows wears on. That's going to get me in trouble on multiple fronts. Stop it, Joel. This is... You heard of The Greatest Show? This is the greatest pallet stacking. When a man who's done a... Well, how many hours? If I started work at 10 to 7, how many hours in am I now? With the exception of sitting down and having dinner with my family. This is the stacking of a man that's at least 12 hours into his work day. Look at it. They're falling off quicker than I can put them on. We're going to be here all day. I'm like, Joel, why did you miss your flight to Kenya? Because I had a never-ending trailer to stack. Never-ending trailer. They're coming off quicker than I can put them on. You heard of the Venga bus? This is the Jenga bus. I don't really know what I'm doing here anymore. Let's let's reevaluate. Oh Christ, that one accidentally got sold. It's all going wrong. Where's the bonfire mod? Just undoing my work. The Jenga bus is coming. The Jenga bus is coming. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. There's literally more falling off than I'm putting on. What comes first, 11 o'clock or this trailer having all the pallets actually on it? I seem to have forgotten how the thrust works. It doesn't go as far as I remember it going the other day. I remember it going further than that. I feel like I've lost a bit of length. Unless I was just comparing it to the other one so it felt long. Right. Right. Do. Don't know why we're using the casualty theme tune, but we are. Do. This is definitely how an episode of Holby City started. Man, terribly loading pallets. In a flat cap, no safety equipment. In a pair of wellies and a flat cap. It'll be alright. Oh, it's been quiet tonight, Alan, really, apart from the madness at the start of the stream. You don't get this gameplay anywhere else. Thankfully. Thankfully. Oh, I got back in. I don't do that. Why does the strap not go up to the top there? I've outstacked what my strap can do. Alright, he'll go there now. We do need the bonfire mod sometimes. I pay a monthly fee for this, for flip's sake. Imagine someone coming in. This guy's pretending to be a Giants partner. They're firing off an angry, a strongly worded email to Giants. Dear Giants, I came across a stream the other day from somebody pretending to be a Giants partner because there is no way they knew anything about this game. Please investigate as a matter of urgency. P.S. I don't think he's even a real farmer. Stephen, take care, mate. Oh, I wish it was a holiday. I wish it was a holiday, but thank you for your kind words. Thanks for hanging out tonight, mate. I will see you on the 12th. Finger nearly through the... Yeah. Oh, I accidentally sold that one. Alright, well, that's enough of that pain. That's enough of that pain. I'll put you through enough. That's like the plough situation all over again. It's like Ploughgate. You not knowing anything about the game makes it the best to watch. That's what I think, right? Why pretend to be something you're not? Why pretend to be something you're not? This whole fake it till you make it bullshit. I'm the anti whatever of that. Whatever that is. I'm the anti of it. Right. Look at this. Them ratchet straps are praying for their lives. How many white rags would you need on this? They'd be everywhere. There's so many corners. Where do you start? Beautiful, this load. Guys, this saved on the last stream past 800 hours. 800 hours as a new farm sim player. And this is what progress looks like. 800 hours this save. Day one. We started this Riverbend Spring save on launch day of FS25 in November 2024. This is what progress looks like. I am living proof, kids, that practice does indeed not make perfect. Sometimes you just have to accept your shit at something, all right? Your mum and dad can say all these nice things to you. That's because of attitudes like that, you end up going on the X Factor and sounding like an absolute train wreck because your mum told you sounded great. I know what I am. I know what I am. I realise I'm not going to get any better than this on the game. This is what progress looks like. Regular economic difficulty, Shane. When we paid off the loan, I changed it from easy to regular. Got distracted. You can make a little field in there, look. Or extend that one. Oh, I totally missed, sorry, during that stacking calamity. James, thank you so much for the sub on YouTube. Sorry I missed that, mate. I was obviously in deep concentration doing this absolute work of art stacking job here. Clearly, I was using all three of my brain cells. Imagine you turn up to sell this. Don't want it, mate. Looks like an absolute train wreck. I don't want it. You can keep it. I forget you get money. Oh, just assume because it's constructible, right? You're just giving it away. I forget you get money for it. Jesus. So it's got all the planks it needs. It's got all the wood beams it needs. It's got half the cement bags, half the cement brick. We could see if we've got any of them in the warehouse. I don't think we have. Still missing roof plates. Can't believe that's only step 1 of 8. It's depressing. It's depressing. Look, I actually remembered the forklift this time. He just makes it look difficult. I missed that, Tony. Shane on YouTube asks, what difficulty are you on? Tony replies, he just makes it look difficult, Shane. Should try living with it. Who wants another Joel German translation? It says, more wild animals, no unwanted, DLC. I don't know what the union bit's under there about. Fluent in German. Boom, shake, shake, shake the room. Oh, we can do this. We can do this pickup. We're going for a blind bend. Because the museum didn't need them types anymore, mate. They've got full of wood beam. Yeah, so I was just going to see if the carpenter want it. If they don't, we'll take it to the playground. But yeah, because obviously that's a constructible, isn't it? The same as the playground. The constructibles, once they hit everything they need, you won't be able to sell any more to them of that type. Which is why, if you might remember, I originally needed the portable pallet, because when I was using the agro logistics trailer, you have to unload stuff. And I'd unload it, and then I had no way of getting it back on. This is a much better trailer, obviously, but back then, if you unloaded it and it didn't need any more short planks, for example, I had no way of getting them back on the trailer. So this might be full. It might not need them, but we'll have a go. No, it doesn't need them. He's full. Sorry, guys. I've been up since 5. It's Stan sitting there. It's nothing, mate. Just try being a bloody pig farmer. You lay about. Multilingual, Shane. Multilingual. Or bilingual. I know you tosspot. Look at that. And of course you turn off. Used to be cows on there. Oh man, what do you think this is, a bloody racetrack? Slow down. Take care, Tony, mate. Thanks for all your contributions tonight in chat and the gift memberships and that. Really appreciate you. Cheers, Tony, mate. Thank you for your kind words. I know it probably hurts you. I know you want to be nice, really. Oh, awesome. It took him. Cool. A whip. Welcome in, Geordie lad, mate. How's it going? Thank you, Ben. Oh, dear. Oh god, why am I trying to go down here with this monstrosity? Okay, this is absolutely ending in disaster. Clive could do it. If Clive could do it, Joel, you can do it. Yes. Screw you, bus. Ba, 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 da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Hell, this thing flies up the old hill, doesn't it? I know it's an empty trailer, but still a bit of weight there. See, pull. 2.5 pull. Take care, Stan, mate. Have a great rest of your week, won't you, fella? Thank you for all the kind words, guys. I'll say, these trips absolutely rinse me, like... They break me. That's not even an exaggeration. They absolutely destroy me. But there's nothing else that would drag my ass around the world than that cause. And I'll do good work when I'm out there. So although I moan about it and not overly keen on going, I know I'm good at it. And that's me saying that, right? When do you hear me say anything positive? Stop the engine. There we go. Our warehouse is looking depressingly empty. Look at this. Mind you, look how much money we've got in the bank. $750,000 in the bank. And we've got wood running through. We've got carpentry, furniture running through. Obviously, we've still got our goats, chickens, and sheep. But this is depressing. Obviously, we sold the allotment. Turned off the other allotment, turned off the greenhouses, turned off the apple juice orchard thingamajig. So I've just got to the point in this save, 800 hours now. I just don't want the handouts, right? So we're going all arable farmer. We'll keep the goats and the chickens and the sheep around. There's not a lot of them. It's more like a hobby. But oh my god, we just got to accept that this is only going to fill up with eggs, milk, wool, honey, and wood. That's literally all that's going to come in here now. But we have got the sawmill working hard because we loaded it right up. We loaded it right up. But we just got to tell ourselves it's all about the land now. That's where the money will come from down the line. When you come to New Zealand, I'd like to meet you. I've got no plans to come to New Zealand, mate, but if I do, I'll let you know. Can't guarantee I'll be anywhere near where you are in New Zealand. I won't be here for nearly a month, so I'm off to Egypt for a couple of weeks on Tuesday. Nice, Geordie. You're always here, there, and everywhere. You're never bloody home, man. Enjoy, mate. Enjoy. Don't get too burnt. Wolf Pepper, thank you very much for dropping the lurk. I appreciate you. It's been a very slow one tonight, guys, so I really appreciate everyone who's got us on in the background. Genuinely, you know I do. Ugh. Yeah, true, Geordie, true. I'm a little bit worried about annual leave this year because I do all this stuff in my holiday, right, from the day job. And I took a week off in Easter to obviously go away with my son. I got this. I'm losing a week to this. I've got a conference to go to in June, although I'm hoping I can keep that to 2 or 3 days. I've got another conference to go to. The one in June's in London, so I might be able to go down on the train, like, and save on a few quid there. But I'll still have to take the days off work, right? And then I've got one in September in Vienna, and that'll probably be about 4 days. Last year I got to Christmas and I had no bloody annual leave left. I had to go from Christmas to Easter without any annual leave. Don't know why I do it to myself. Right. So we emptied the warehouse. We've done a bit of forestry. We've got nothing to do on the fields. The animals are all fed and watered. Yeah, we're now just going into this sort of fallow period. That's the other thing. We've only done arable farm because we're not doing cows and pigs and all that jazz. We'll just head to the woods and do stuff like that. We've probably got some TMR and stuff we could sell, right? Because with no cows, what's the point? We're sitting on some money on this farm now, though. And that's before our fields are coming, right? That's before our fields are coming. How much silage are we sitting on? 90k? Don't get loads for it when it's loose like that. That might as well sit there. TMR's not worth carting that all about. I love this mod. The fact you can filter it like that. Ignore the pig food. We're not going to sell it. It's too much money's worth to sell it, right? I'll just have to sit there. It's a bit broken if you make pig food, because if you sold it, it'd just be silly money. Same as anything in these production mods, right? The fertiliser, the seeds, it makes it at such a rapid rate, you might as well put a government subsidy sign down. We've got hay and straw and all that stuff we can sell if we need it down the line. We need to keep grass for the sheep and the goats. We're not sitting on a ton of grass, so at some point we might just have to do a grass field just to get a few bales for the sheep and the goats. Got a bit of sugar beet we could sell. Got quite a lot of wheat, but the chickens need that. A lot of corn. I've got about 3 jobs, Ben, not including streaming. I'm a manager in the NHS by day. I run a charity that I founded a couple of years ago. And I also do independent health advocacy. So when I go to Kenya next week, I'll spend the first couple of days training people on sharing their stories and being health advocates. And then I'll spend the second half of the week in a conference, basically sitting in rooms with no windows. I never get to see anything. So yeah, it's too much. I know it's too much. And then on top of that, I stream 12 hours a week, right? I must be mad. I must be absolutely mad. It's like last night I spent all my evening doing all the charity stuff, sending out shirts, sorting out fundraisers, replying to emails, social media. Tonight I sit on here. Tomorrow night's another charity night after my son has gone to bed. Next week in Kenya doing the advocacy thing. And then people will say, why did you stop doing the Chronic Pain Club talk show and all this sort of stuff? Because it nearly killed me. Like, I was doing a podcast as well and all that jazz. So this is my fun. The way I justify streaming, guys, 3 nights a week, it's my downtime, right? I play gaming to switch off. I could do that downstairs or up here on my own, or I could do it with you guys. So I justify streaming as my hobby, right? As much as I moan when I come on here and I'm like, I'm tired. As much as I moan. It's my downtime, right? Yeah, exactly, Ben. Like, sometimes it's stressful streaming, you know, all depends. Like, we're very lucky with our community and it self-polices very well. But occasionally it can be a bit stressful. And that's why I stopped doing the regular lives on TikTok, right? Because I thought if it's stressing me out, then it might as well be another job. It's basically a fourth job, right? So it needs to be fun. And that's why when people ask me about doing multiplayer servers and stuff like that, it's just like, I can't, because it'll be another job. It'll be another thing I have to manage. It'll be more disputes I have to deal with. More people I have to deal with. Yeah, so I know straight off the bat that that's just not a thing for me right now, right? But yeah, and I miss it, right? So next week, one of the reasons I'll be exhausted isn't just all the work and the travel and everything. It's because I'm not doing this and I'm not hanging out with you guys and switching off and having a laugh, right? You think how many times I laugh. I know most of them are my own terrible jokes or internal thoughts or made up stories about one of you. But think how many times in that 4-hour period I laugh, right? And then you get something like next week where it's conferences and training and conferences and listening and talking and hearing, you know, horror stories about the way people are living and how we're trying to fix that and blah blah blah. You know, it's a lot of like burden, and then on top of that and on top of the travel that comes with that, I lose my 12 hours where I laugh a week, right? So I always come back really flat. I come back tired, physically tired. I always flare, so I'll have problems with my joints and all that sort of stuff. But I'll also be flat because I haven't had this time laughing, right? So that's why I would say keep an eye out on the other Discord, on the other YouTube channel. Sorry, guys. If you're watching on YouTube, it's the same as my Twitch name. So Joel versus Arthritis, Joel vs Arthritis. Keep an eye out on that next week, guys, because I tend to do a couple of like little videos in my hotel room and stuff like that, talking about the work I'm doing. It won't be nothing to do with this. It won't be nothing to do with farm sim. It'll be all very serious or heavy stuff. But yeah, it'd be nice to have some people in the comments or whatever that I can sort of socialise a bit. I ain't going to be making jokes about wood and stuff like that, obviously, when I'm all sort of, I have to wear my my professional hat on there. But yeah, go check that out because that's what I'll be doing next week, guys, when I'm not live on here. I think I'm probably going to wrap it up there because anything I start now, I've only got 10 minutes and I had a long day. Gonna miss you all though, genuinely, not without pissing about. I know if Tony or Clive was here, they'd make some joke about that. But yeah, generally, I'll be back on the 12th, guys. Tuesday the 12th will be the next stream. We're officially going into vacation mode, although it's not holiday. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed hanging out. For all of you that have been lurking tonight, I know things have been a bit quiet tonight, but for those of you, you know, I still do not take it for granted that we sit here with 30, 40 people across the 2 channels, even when it's quiet. For those of you that enjoyed lurking in the background and everything, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being a part of it. I'll see you over in Discord. I'll definitely be checking in there over the next week or two. Until then, guys, keep it safe for everyone. Report anything to Nia Cheeks on Discord if you have any problems. And I will be back here on the 12th if I don't see you on the Serious channel sometime before then. Until next time, guys, take care. Have a good one. Bye-bye.